Hi everyone, it's Jill Celeste from JillCeleste.com, where entrepreneurs learn how to attract clients through smart marketing that shows their life purpose. Today I want to talk to you about measuring your marketing success, how to effectively make sure that your marketing is working for you. This is a big question with a lot of entrepreneurs. Either they know how to maybe do the marketing, get the information out there, but when it comes to actually measuring how successful their marketing efforts are, they're not quite sure how to do that. Now, big brands spend a lot of money and have very sophisticated systems to track their marketing, but you don't have to do that. You can start out with these 3 techniques, these 3 tips that I'll share in today's video to get going on tracking your marketing. So the first tip is a really easy one to implement, and that is to ask people where they heard about you. So when someone's inquiring about your services, one of the things I always ask is actually one of the first questions I ask is, hey, where did you hear about me? And make sure you document that in just a simple spreadsheet would do the trick. Just put a hash mark or a check next to the various types of ways that you're marketing so you can track to see how people are hearing about you. I like to do this verbally because you can often talk people through, because some people may not know instantly and you might have to help them, figure this out. But if you are in a business where it's a form, what I recommend doing is listing those choices out as to those venues where they might have heard about you, but don't do an other blank. Just skip the other, because most people just check other because it doesn't require much thought and then move on. So if you're going to use the form, just skip the other blank in your options and list the other ways that people might have heard about you. So that's the first tip. The second tip is to utilize your existing software and use something called tags. Now, some email software, such as like Constant Contact, or if you're using a customer relationship type of software like Infusionsoft, you can assign tags to your contacts. And this is a really great way to tag someone as to how you met them or how you know they've come into contact with you. So if you're entering a contact, let's say you did a guest speaking event and you create a tag for that event with that event name and date. Then as you're entering in, or as your assistant is entering in that information into your email database, you can assign the tag to those people. And then if they make purchases from you, you can always go back and run reports as to where they've heard about you. So check out your existing software and see if there's a way you can tag people in their contact record, and that way you can always know how they got in touch with you initially or how they discovered you. So that's the second tip. The third tip is to use unique URLs. And this is a really cool trick. The big brands do it and you can too. What you can do is purchase an actual domain name for your campaign. So for example, if you have a dedicated page or a dedicated landing page, you could just go to your favorite hosting company, GoDaddy or whatever the case may be, and purchase a URL, domain name for that, www.something.com. And then tie that into your Google Analytics, have your webmaster help you with that. And then you can see how many people are visiting that page and actually typing in that URL. That does give you great tracking. If you can't go that route, one of the easiest sort of and free tricks to use is to go to bit.ly, bit.ly. This is a free service. It's actually a URL shortener. It takes a big long URL and shortens it into something quite small, but it does allow you to customize that URL. I did this with my webinar recently, and I had bit.ly/Jill Celeste webinar. And when you go into bit.ly, it tells you how many people had clicked on that. It also tells you if they, for social media sites have been active in this, and so it gives you a good snapshot of who was clicking and where they're coming from. And that's a great free service that you can check out. Now, here's a little ninja trick, if you will. If you use multiple mediums to promote something. Let's say you have a webinar and you're promoting it through Facebook and you're promoting it through Twitter and you're promoting it through your email newsletter. Create a unique URL for each vehicle, for each medium. One for Facebook, one for your email, one for Twitter. And that way, when you go in and track that unique URL, you can see which one was most effective. You can compare the 3, and that gives you even more information about how effective your marketing is. So I hope these 3 tips help you. Implement them, play around, and see what works best for your business. And if you need more marketing help, visit my website at jillceleste.com. And until next time, here's to your marketing success, and have a great day.